Hello and welcome back to the Ark. We're leaving our first camp, but before that, we're going to name the boat. We're going to christen it the Mythic Explorer. This is a reference to one of my favorite movies, The Abyss. So, we're leaving. Enjoy the ride. Alright, we're here. It's not a big trip. We're just at the backside of the other island we were on. But we have access to all this lovely, beautiful trees and rocks and fiber and all the good stuff we need to build the boat. And the best part is we are straight across from the other island and we can just hop. Oop, there's a shark. I don't know if y'all noticed before there was a dolphin swimming next to the boat. It was so romantic. It breached and everything. And then underneath, if you look, there's a shark chasing it. And it was like, oh god. Anyway, so hello. All right. So we're here, and what we're gonna do is first we're gonna start building our boat. The first thing to build is to finish the base here and also add all the ramps that need to go all the way around. Is that a shark over there? Oh, it's so beautiful underwater. Oh, there it is. Alright, we know where he is, so as long as he stays over there and we're over here, everything's cool. Let's get in here and see what materials we have. See, we've got foundations, and we got some wood and some thatch and some fiber. All right. here. I guess the storage and everything will kind of sort itself out. This is just temporary storage. It's nothing for the long term. It was just to help break up camp. We'll do all that later. Sorting and getting it straight. But right now we want to build ramps and we want to build foundations, and then we will start with the proper building of the boats. Rooms, I guess you want to call it, the base on top of this boat. The reason I settled on this size of a boat, wait a minute, ding, is because it's not too big and it's not too small. You know, it can hold some animals. I want to be able to have a bird. I kind of decided I have to get the carry, but we're not there yet because we have to wait for the saddle. And that's a few more levels up. I mean, I could have started this series and downloaded a character I've already made, but I wanted a fresh start. Totally messed up this character's arms. But anyway, back to what we gotta do. We gotta make roofs, and we've got to make all this stuff in thatch. Usually that's how I like to do it, is make it in thatch, and then I will convert everything to wood once I've settled on the final design. There will have to be some modifications made because I'm adding new pieces, you know, to what I will have on this, because I've never actually had a boat base before. I've had a boat that was kitted out and I could have used it for a base, but I had a regular base, and so I didn't put everything on it that I needed. But okay, so back to the same old score. The problem we had here is you can put the ceilings on to attach the foundation. So I solved this problem by, you have to make a vanilla foundation, make it in thatch, because it doesn't really matter. Not the S plus, but make it in thatch, because for some reason it doesn't recognize the regular S plus stuff as a proper foundation, even though it is one. It does the function of one. But anyway, if you put a thatch foundation, the boat recognizes it as such, so you can place structure around it, like ceilings. So instead of applying a pole, you just apply this. So we will put the ceiling in again. Alright. See, it won't attach until you put the other one in. So now we'll put the foundation. Ding! Which we knew it would, because the S plus one was there. It's the one we picked up. Now the ceiling should go in just fine. What was that? Okay, so let's put the ceiling. Oh, don't go crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Ugh. Bobbing boats. Well, it's aggravating, but there we go. Alrighty, now we can attach whatever foundation we want to this. I'll put the S plus. I prefer the look of it. I don't like those little pole things sticking down. That's just me. You can build it in vanilla. This whole boat is easily built in vanilla. I've done it in vanilla. But I like S plus. Looks more like a solid structure. It's cleaner to me. Not so hokey looking. So it's just aesthetics. You just have to learn the workarounds for the little problems you come up against. So we'll take this out. What we'll do is we'll put the wood base in here now and replace that. Ta-da! Okay. See? No problems. And it's raining again. I'm glad I like this rain. I do. The rain on the island is just rain and it's no big deal, but here it's like thunder and lightning, very dramatic. Alright, we're going to do the same on this side. We pick up the S plus, we will put in the regular way. Always forget the roof. Roof, then you put in the vanilla. There you go. And then next to it, you put the roof, and then you put the S plus, which will fit just fine. Come on. Okay. Oh, we're too close to the sand again. I always forget. Let's move the boat a wee bit offshore, which is no problem because you don't have to do that turnaround step. See, you can go backwards. This is the extended raft. One of the benefits is that it will go backwards. What I don't love about it is so freaking slow, and they don't have the motor yet. Okay, so we're away a bit. Now we can put it foundation. Snap. Alright, then we take that roof, reuse that. And we can replace the foundations. Put some ramps on, that way we can get around the corner here. Everything building wise just takes patience. Alright, we're gonna go one more out, so we put another down. Now we can a lot easier. Replace the vanilla thatch foundation with a regular wood, S plus wood, and we're out. So we need some more wood. I think we have some storage. Let's go get it. You guys enjoying their onboardness? Nothing's bothering them. Just like, I don't need them to trail behind me. Okay, we got some wood in here. Now we're encumbered. Let's go ahead and build some foundations. We need whatever it'll let us have. We need fiber. Build another one. Now we're out of wood. And build another one. There we go. Then we'll have to go out and get some more supplies. Raw materials. In the end, this cabin area will be reduced. Okay. So, there, we got another layer done. Thank you very much. Every area has its challenges. I guess you could say some are easier than others, but once you get in the, you usually get in the groove of building when it's almost finished, as usual. I love the water here. It's just so cool. Alrighty, man. Let's get this off. So we have 2 more sections to build. Let's see if it'll let us put the ceilings in. Yes, it does. Thank you. We got to put more ramps. a couple more here. Okay, let's go get some more wood and thatch and some fiber. I love it. It's just right here. You know, you don't have to go for miles and miles to pick up supplies. And let's finish up this tree. Alright. Look how great the boat's starting to look. Looking like a proper boat. Base boat, I should say. A regular boat I would make a lot smaller. You'd just be fishing and, you know, killing sharks or whatever on it. But this is going to be a proper base. It'll have everything, hopefully, that a regular base will have, but obviously it's not going to be housing tons of animals. I'm really guilty of, I love taming and all that sort of thing, but some things we just don't need. I want to be an explorer. I want to see everything there is to see. But we'll make the decisions as we go along as to what we need. Right now we needed dodos. We need the eggs because I'm going to be making the dodo witch. Not right now, but soon. As soon as we set up the cook pot and all that. Okay. Why aren't you working? So we're going to put another layer on, so we have to have another vanilla foundation. And we'll put it ceiling first. Thank you. Okay. Another vanilla. That way we can add another layer. Because according to the plans, I think it's five deep off the back of the raft. This is where the main part of the boat, where the work will be done. This is where the smithy will go, where the forge will go, storage, all that good stuff will be back here. And the front we'll leave open for landing and observation. Because that's another thing you have to keep in mind when you're building a boat. You want to be able to pilot the boat without obstructing your view, and if you make it too high, then you won't be able to see it. What's ahead of you, unless you go into like I don't know what the rotating mode, K mode, whatever you assign it to, but I don't like that. Alrighty, let's see. There we go. Alright, we got our vanillas in. Alright. So, we are going to build another layer. And we'll just keep repeating the process until we're finished. Plus you have to remember, I am building this from memory. I did make a blueprint so I could get the basic elements where they need to be in relation to the other, because I made it organically. When I made the boat the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I want to put this here and put that there and everything. But it worked so well that I wanted to duplicate it exactly if possible. But I have to add other elements, and I want to make more room for other things. There were certain aspects of it that didn't work that well, and I want to fix those elements too. So, Rat-row, I broke my axe. Well, we know what we have to get out next time. Yep. We're gonna have to break out the smithy so I can repair it. Luckily, we have some metal ingots that we can fix it easily, and skins, all that stuff we need. right now we need to gather more stuff. Alright, we'll get back to the boat. La, 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 la. Well, the good thing is when you jump in the water all the time, ooh, it's freezing. When you jump in the water a lot, you know, you don't ever have to worry about your thirst getting out of control. Alright, let's make some ramps. These ramps make our lives easier. I love these ramps. The good thing about S Plus lamps too, ramps, is that you can convert them to stairs if you want to. You know, it's two different looks. If you don't like the ramp look, you can always make them into stairs. And you can see what's behind them. That's, you know, an option. I don't know if I'll be using it, but I kind of like the ramp look on, especially on the sides. Makes it look formidable, you know, like a proper boat. I know it's a great big square and it's not really innovative in its design, and it's not meant to be. It's meant to be functional, and I can pretty it up as we go, as I said, because we haven't even reached the stage where we can even make things like glass, and there'll be a lot of glass on this boat too. Alright, we'll put the smithy. Where can we put the smithy? It's just temporary. Let's see. We can put it right there. Alrighty. Let's see. I need skins. Some wood. Let's go get the skins. Now I didn't have to actually close that out and come over here and get the skins. The smithy has a pull function where you can pull skins into it or whatever. You can see it when you open it back up. I'll just forget about it sometimes. Down there it says pull resources, and you get a menu, and you can say like skins, and it'll tell you where all your skins are and pull them. Another S Plus excellent idea. There's also a pull gun. It looks like a pistol, and you just can shoot it at an object, and it'll ask you what do you want to pull into the object you're shooting at, and you can do it. Now it doesn't work on animals, but we'll be making one of those too later, I'm sure. It just kind of speeds up the process so you can spend your time doing fun stuff instead of all this grinding, you know, or whatever. I would say it's a little bit cheaty, but since I've already put all the points into weight, I don't feel it is cheating. It just cuts down the number of trips. Because you can pull, for example, metal out of an animal instead of having to haul it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But since I put the points into weight, I don't feel like it's a cheat. Because I could do it if I wanted to. Alrighty. Got some more materials. Oh god, it's freezing. I can't wait till I can upgrade my clothes a little bit. But right now we need the points for boat building stuff. I like being safe. And I'm not going to go exploring in a half-ass built boat. Forget it. We're going to go as far as we can with it. And at some point, there's going to be metal walls put on certain items. So in case we are attacked, that they're protected. But that's later. It's getting dark. Alrighty. Well, I think we'll end this episode here. We're doing great progress. I am so thrilled to be at this new little island. And I'm anxious to see new drops and This should make the whole process of the boat building a lot faster. And that's what I want to do. Just get her done. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.